Hello there, everybody. It is me, No 7 Spore, back with Through the Waves 2, where we find out what happens when you can only have one caliber gun on your ships. If you can tell, I'm a little tired today, but I'm still recording this. Still making the attempt. So, current situation is France and the US are a little bit pissed off at us. The first batch of our corvettes, which are going to be replacements for colonial cruisers, is almost done. This first batch will probably not have the scrapping of any of the cruisers, but it will allow for the older Charybdis class to be taken off of foreign service and pulled. It would basically allow for ships not or currently on foreign station to be pulled off a foreign station. That will be followed up by the next batch here, which will replace some of the Comus class cruisers, and then we'll follow it up with a remaining batch, which will fully replace the rest. Amphitrite and Abukir are almost done with their rebuilds. We have two Melampus class done. Pegasus is only 2 turns away from completion, and I think what I was intending on doing here is going in and creating another light cruiser. Yeah. So Melampus class is already pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in H and I mounts on her. H and I doubles there, and then just do like a J and K torpedo mount. Actually, we need to get these up to TDS 4. Ah. Actually, you know what? I do think it makes sense to do this loadout. Significantly more expensive ship though. Um, I'm gonna do something like this. I do. What if I do that? Okay, that kind of works. Okay, no seaplane on these. That's just a raw anti-aircraft cruiser. That'll actually take 2 months to design, and then we'll probably lay one down actually with Pegasus's completion, and hopefully have another. Hopefully tensions can kind of come down here. Also, new model of the fighter. What's improved? Maximum speed. Right, tensions have not changed. Air research is on 10% right now, which is good. Um, I'm trying to figure out what's closest to needing a rebuild. Eagle's probably pretty close to needing a rebuild. All these need a rebuild, but we can't do that yet. Um, oh, the Cliftondales are in need of a rebuild too. So yeah, we'll probably send the Cliftondales in for a rebuild once all those ships come out, and then also rebuild the destroyers, and hopefully that'll be enough. And then after those are done, we put the Cliftondales back on and send our other ships back in. or our Charybdis class cruisers back over. The King Alfreds are only 1928, so these guys probably do need some form of rebuild. So the AA directors are absolutely useless on these. It is better just put that into more anti-aircraft. I would love to get an additional plane, but there's no way. How long is Royal Sovereign out? Oh, she's a 1936 commission. And Renown must have just been refit immediately. Yeah. Lion... Well, the New Zealands probably need refits now, too. Yeah, no anti-aircraft tractors. Absolutely pointless on something like this. Or they have so much weight remaining. I might, like, legitimately try to just stick a couple more planes on. Like, that's a significant increase in the rebuild cost, getting an additional fire control position. Or redundancy. Yeah, 5 aircraft would give these ships good scouting value. Yeah, I'll get the extra fire control position. That's gonna cost a fair amount. Mission 4 subs, 8 destroyers are commissioned. Yeah, I'll sell that to Japan. Okay, centerline torpedo tubes allowed on ships up to 7,000 tons. Order 2, Andromache class cruisers. Pegasus is almost done. I think the subs kind of helped with our budget. But I'm gonna throw in another 4 coastals. Just kind of rebuild the sub fleet back up. Yeah, those are Mediterranean. Okay, so we completed the ASW destroyers. So we have another batch of the fleet destroyers underway, and then 2 more of the ASW destroyers. Uh, Honestly, part of me wants to get more of these ASW destroyers just in service. How much could I shave off in terms of cost? Actually, I think these are pretty much like some of the lowest cost ASW destroyer escorts I can get outside of like going to coal. I mean, I have so much weight remaining, I might as well. Although that is gonna, I mean, that would cause additional smoke interrupting their fire control. Hmm, there's not much more for oil. Enemies like could strap mines to these things too. Yeah, I'll strap mines to them. And then we'll start building those. Pegasus is commissioned. I will sell that to Japan. New aircraft are ready in service. So in terms of our new float plane scout models, speed is about the same. It does look like one of them has significantly improved on range. No, I don't think there's any point to get any of the ones other than this specific one. The Supermarine's the only one with the range needed to do that. I'm going to get 4 more of these DEs under construction. Melampuses will be out soon. I know we did get one of our carriers out here. That'd be or Pegasus. And I have checked. Unicorn, Pegasus, and Centaur are all historical Royal Navy names for aircraft carriers. Although Pegasus was only a seaplane tender, that should be noted. But it did exist. That was actually the former First Ark Royal. Now, good news is, the batch of Hercules will be complete relatively soon, and we are probably at the point where we should be laying down another battleship. Given the budget focus I think we need to have right now, I think this will be another redoubtable class. Not a redoubtable. This will be a modified redoubtable. 17-inch guns. Which is actually significantly more expensive. Yeah. So 17-inch guns with TDS 4. And I do want to armor the main turrets that heavily. So she's a little bit more expensive than, or Hood's going to be a little bit more expensive than Redoubtable. Hood would ideally, or Redoubtable would ideally replace Victorious, but given that we're so close to war, I might keep Victorious around just for one more or not Victorious, Mars. I might keep Mars around for one more conflict. Um, yeah. Melampus, Centaur, fine. Ooh, better torpedo bomber. That is going to increase tensions on France slightly. So the Hercules can all go to a foreign station that allows me to rebuild the Cliftondales. So you're going to get dual purpose main guns, which means that those AA directors are now useful. And you can go up to an improved director. Does also mean that the next batch of the Hercules class Okay, so that would be the 50 ships I calculated I need. I probably want a little bit spare. So I'm going to order another 6. If we look at France, currently they don't have a lot of battleships or carriers in service. They have a lot of subs. The USA is a little bit better in that regard, but once again, they have a lot of subs. So it's probably worthwhile continuing to build stuff like the Orianas. But I think it is going to, at this point, better suit us to start work on a new heavy cruiser. So, okay, so let's go up. Hold on, let's get oil. Let's start with maybe 16,000 tons. Medium range, speed requirement will be 30 knots. TDS 4 is needed. Um, I'd prefer 140 rounds in your gun. You need 2 advanced directors, increased elevation. No AA directors. We'll just load the rest of those on. Torpedo-wise, we'll have to fit some stuff on the side, but we do want maybe an air capacity of 4 with a seaplane hangar. Horror music, maybe, no, I don't want to put colonial service on these ships. So suggest a name, Argonaut, in favor of our old ship. So we're gonna start with triples like this. I'm actually thinking about next. Okay, we are overweight. We would need to put a catapult on her. I want to see, add a little bit more belt. How big of a ship would this need to be? This would be 20,000 tons. Or over 20,000 tons. Oh yeah, and she'd need conning tower armor. I mean, that is vaguely in line with a lot of our other CAs. And of course, this does get us a pretty good ship. The other thought is that we could just rely on a bunch of 6-inch guns in a well-armored package and try to degrade enemy fighting capability. Oh, I should have put more ammo on the AA cruisers. Man, I'm tired. Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Q catapult in. We are gonna have a seaplane hangar probably over here. Yeah, hopefully this will help. And now that we actually have some, or yeah, hopefully this will help help our navy to get one of these, 1 or 2 of these. Although, yeah, no, I need more heavies. More heavy cruisers are needed, and that TDS is good. All right, so let me look up like a county class. I mean, this would be like an enlarged county. Enlarged late war county class. Maybe not late war, but kind of like a really built up superstructure one. I'm not gonna put the anchor chains in. Okay, so let's go back here. Wait, no, hold on. Hmm. What are, we'll have a step down kind of aft here. does kind of put a line amidships. Hopefully, I'll be able to cover that up well enough. Right, I did that wrong. So I have to end here, not start there. Crap. All right, so start directly there. Go back. Go back to there. Go there. Go down. About there. Boop 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 boop. And then hold on. We need to go more forward. All right, so that kind of adds the this portion and this portion. Okay. So structure 2, I probably want to do kind of a bit around here. So we'll bring that back, right about there. Actually, no, hold on. We'll bring that up there. Then we'll go back. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna wrap around this funnel. Like so. And then we're gonna go out here. Across, and then here's kind of where we're gonna put the hangar. I'd love to get like an additional thing in, but like no, there's no point. Or I don't know what I could do with this. I could like extend it to the side a bit more, and that would be it. I don't see how that's gonna accomplish anything. That looks pretty perfect though. Like you have to zoom in really far before there's anything noticeable there. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So we would want to put some cranes up, definitely. We would also want to get a forward superstructure going of some description. And look up a top-down view for the county class of cruisers on my other monitor. Someone has like a picture of 4 of them on DeviantArt. How nice. Okay, I see one person's model of one. I'm still treating this like peacetime, like we're not extremely close to war. Alright, so we sort of have multiple structures underneath each other on this, so kind of have a bridge here. Maybe with structure 3 I do the under portion and then like, something else. So the under portion would be kind of go out, a bit. And then normally it'd be like mass stuff here. I should probably be doing that in this layer. here. What we'll do is we'll go here, we'll go back, we'll go back this way. Yeah. Then we'll do that. I'll go out here, then here. Let's go back a little bit this way. Then, I'll go out here-ish, do this. Maybe do that or there. Then snap this way even further, then go out. Alright, so you can kind of see the makings of a portion of the mass, so that should hopefully save on what I'm going to have to do with these other layers. So structure 4, let's start it back here. Let's go forward. No, hold on. I'll start it over here. We'll actually go this way. No, it'll go out over the side a bit. Okay, so it'll do something like this. Okay, normally I would want to try to get in some sort of fire control system here. Should have to be like that. So we don't quite get the mast in. Maybe what I'll do is I'll combine the cranes with that. Yeah, okay, so the cranes will be on this structure. So we'll start there. Boop. Boop. Go back. Then do that. Right. And then, snap one that way. Okay, there we go. That's max points. Yeah, good enough. So that is structure 6. And then structure 5 can be kind of like an aft structure here and, the rest of everything else. So here, let's start it back here. So I'm going to do this. We'll go there. Go out to the side. Go in. Or this way, and then in again. To get kind of our aft mast structure. And there we go. That's our that's the new heavy cruiser. It needs torpedo mounts. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let me alt print screen that, post it in share your designs for some reason. and save. That will take some time to design, but we should be able to get one of them in, under construction. Melampus, or Conquest is almost done. We have 2 CVs currently building. Destroyer Paladins, close. Orianas are going to get built soon. We have 3 more Hercules completing up. And the other thing I was going to do was start... Oh, the Latonas are old. Yeah, they need a rebuild. Advanced Director, we can get dual purpose 6-inch on them. Like, this works. This works. Alright, Latonas are going in. So, yeah, Cliftondales are 3 from completing. We have the remaining Hercules at 3, and then, a batch coming in 10 to 9 months. Olympus in 1. Yeah, we'll get King Alfred and Hogue back here. So I'm just gonna go one more turn. Corvettes are commissioned. I will take that budget hit to get the tension down. How the fuck? How did that work? How? We were like 2 steps away from going to war. How did that work? Um, that was not my intention. Well, I guess we're not going to war with France then. Let's try to see if we can piss off Italy. That was not what I was trying to do. That was not what I was expecting to do. Um, what the fuck? What the fuck? Um, we were 2 ticks away from being at war. How? Well, I guess we've negotiated a tension decrease with France. Probably not gonna fight them. Tensions are lower, but still relatively high with the US. Which, I mean, stop fighting us, but okay. Cliftondales are 3 months away from completion. Hercules are close. France is now an ally, and I probably should be requesting a new plane prototype. So if we look at what we have in service, our dive bombers are from 1939, but a B model. We have flying boats from... We do have a flying boat from 39, a D model. We have a fighter from 39, a float plane scout in development. Um, Probably a new dive bomber. So top priority bomb load, second priority range. Okay. I I think that's good. We're 2 turns away from the design study for Argonaut being done. We're 1 turn away from Redoubtable commissioning and being able to get Hood into service. Cliftondales are going in a refit. The destroyers are close to done, and the New Zealands are pretty close to coming out of a rebuild, as well as the Latonas. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, No Name117 Spore. I will see you all next time. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below if you're interested in any of those things. Alright, bye!